The side effects of the globalization era. The word globalization comes from the word global in the Indonesian General Dictionary, which means as a whole. Globalization is the most important factor controlling the rate of change indicator one country. If a country has good globalization indicators, this is a positive point for its nation. However, the pace of globalization has not been accompanied by sufficient standards society, leading to an imbalance between states and nations, which obviously affects the norms of life. Globalization has positive and negative impacts that can be felt directly or gradually. Globalization touches all the important aspects of life. Advances in science and technology in the field of communication have streamlined the flow of information to all directions without recognizing the boundaries of the geographic, political, or cultural environment, including Indonesia. Globalization brings to society new technological developments from other countries. In addition, mobility and other electronic products are becoming more readily available. It leads to progress in people's lives. Another positive impact is globalization can lead to changes in socio-cultural values, ways of thinking, lifestyles, or fields of science and technology in other developed countries. For example, work ethic, discipline, self-reliance, sportsmanship, rationality, and likes to work hard. Cooperation between countries, manufacturing that is imported and exported from each country. For example, if you are looking for electrical appliances, you can go to a store and find a wide variety of foreign-made goods. More than just goods, globalization ensures the exchange of cultures around the world. For example, you don't have to go to France to eat croissants and change your concept of space and time. But there are negative impacts behind it. Developments and changes in the modern world tend to undermine native cultural values. Consciously or unconsciously, it leads us to abandon old cultural values, such as mutual cooperation, compassion, and solidarity. The negative effects of globalization have made lifestyles more modern and liberating. Some people choose excessive and wasteful spending patterns. An individualistic and materialistic lifestyle. There are also more worldly concerning concepts of understanding, to the point of ignoring religious values. In general, developing countries are still victims of globalization. This is because developing countries tend to be reluctant to face globalization due to lack of economic facilities and infrastructure. This makes developing countries compete for loan capital from developed countries. As a result, lending countries are free to manage the resources of developing countries. The era of globalization has made life change significant, even moral degradation and social culture tend to occur to deviant behavior patterns. This is the impact of adoption foreign culture excessively and uncontrollably by some of our children.